Welcome to Rosewood Homestead, and I'm going to be doing the fixing today, and I'm going to go ahead and make Jim's Smokey South of the Border dip. Is that right?
That's
okay,
right.
That's right.
You're doing great, hon. Go ahead.
Yeah, right. And we're going to be using a number of ingredients. We've got bacon, we've got corn, we've got onions in a couple of variations. We've got some chipotles with adobo sauce and some garlic, chili powder, and we've got a little bit of salt and green chilies, some cheese, Monterey Jack cheese, as well as mayonnaise, yogurt, and cream cheese,
lime juice,
and liquid smoke. All right. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put the recipe at the end of the video, and let's go ahead and get started. And I need to turn it down a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and put the bacon in. And this is 5 pieces of bacon cut in half. We'll end up fixing the bacon first, cooking it, and then we'll crumble it after it ends up draining. Okay, this is the last piece of bacon, and we'll go ahead and let it sit for a while. And we're going to go ahead and put in the corn. 3 cups of corn. And one of the things that we discovered was when we made this originally, that we wanted to be able to go ahead and have some blackening on the corn. Gives it a bit more taste. The corn is still frozen, and I'll go ahead and cook it out to where it's nice and soft, and as I suggested, that idea of a little blackened. And what we found out was having it blackened improves the taste. Okay, we've got blackening on the corn. I'm going to go ahead and add some of the other items. Put in the green onions, the whites of the green onions, and then the garlic and the chili powder and the chipotles and adobo sauce, and we'll mix that together. And the corn looks like it's doing real well as far as blackening a little bit. We're adding green chilies and salt. So this is the cream cheese, the lime juice, smoke, the mayo, and yogurt. Starting to smell really, really good.
Yes, it is. Oh, it's smelling smoky.
It definitely is smelling smoky. And I've got it on low heat. And I'm trying to go ahead and mix the cream cheese in and get it melted. but it is starting to smell very good.
So what just went in?
Okay, I ended up putting in the jack cheese,
Pepper jack?
pepper jack cheese. Also, we had the bacon all crumpled up. I'm stirring until it's melted.
Okay, so let's take this over to the table and we'll sprinkle it with a few green onions and give it a taste. What do you think?
Sounds good.
We lost the sound to this little segment. Obviously, the person behind the camera is not as good as the person in front of the camera is. It was an interesting experience switching roles there. So we are sitting at our picnic table in our sleeping porch, and I just sprinkled a few of the green onions just on one little part of the dip. We are just going to taste test it because it makes a large amount, and we are headed up for a sibling gathering in the northern part of the state in the morning. So we're taking the dip with us, and we want most of it to arrive there, and then we'll sprinkle the onions on it when we're ready to heat it up and serve it. I'm really proud of Jim. That's what I'm saying here right now. He figured out this dip pretty much all by himself. He started with someone else's version, and then he completely took it apart, changed the ingredients, added more or less of some ingredients, and then added a few extra things that he thought of himself. And he worked on it for quite a while. And as you know, he is more comfortable behind the camera than in front of the camera, but I think he did just great. So we're taste testing it, and what we're saying here is that it is absolutely delicious. This is, I can't remember which iteration of the dip this is, but this is the best one yet. We made it this past weekend for my sister Cindy and her husband John, who were visiting with us for the weekend, and they absolutely loved it. But we got some suggestions from them on some improvement things, and we have Jim made those improvements and for as much as he wanted to. And this time, I think it is just absolutely fabulous. Jim is talking about the changes that he made. We put a little bit less salt in, a little bit more lime juice, and he cooked the corn a bit more to make sure that it was just a little bit blackened, not very much, just enough to make sure the corn was cooked all the way through, plus a few of the kernels were a little bit black on the edges. So we had a great time with switching roles today, and this dip of Jim's is just delicious. So thanks for joining us, and we will see you very soon for more videos.